Yes, you can wear the Ralph Lauren look beautifully after 50 without dressing like a catalogue or spending a fortune. The style works when classic pieces feel relaxed, personal, and properly fitted. Most women miss one rule that holds every outfit together, and we will uncover it near the end. Tip number 1. Understand the formula before buying anything. The Ralph Lauren look is easy to misunderstand. It is not one specific outfit. It is a way of balancing polished pieces with relaxed ones. Start with 4 parts. Choose one structured piece, one softer piece, one fabric with texture, and one quiet finishing detail. A blazer gives shape. Denim or chinos keep the outfit easy. Cotton, wool, suede, or leather adds depth. A belt, scarf, or simple bag finishes the thought. The mistake is using every heritage reference at once. Plaid, riding boots, a silk scarf, brass buttons, and an equestrian bag can quickly feel like a costume. Pick one strong reference and let the rest stay simple. A Polo Ralph Lauren navy knit blazer is a useful example. Wear it over a white shirt and jeans or over a fine sweater with cream trousers. It adds authority without making the outfit stiff. It is linked in the description if your wardrobe needs that kind of anchor. Before buying anything, look at what you already own. You may have the shirt, denim, and leather accessories already. The smartest purchase is usually the missing piece that makes 3 existing outfits work better. Not another item that only works once. That is how a wardrobe gains much greater range. Tip number 2, build the heritage colour palette. Colour is what makes separate clothes look as though they belong together. Ralph Lauren wardrobes often use navy, cream, camel, chocolate brown, cognac, olive, burgundy, pale blue, and white. You do not need all of them. Choose 3 neutrals that flatter you, then add 2 supporting colours. A warmer palette might use cream, camel, brown, olive, and soft red. A cooler palette might use navy, white, pale blue, charcoal, and burgundy. Black can still belong, but it need not carry the whole wardrobe. Chocolate brown often feels gentler near the face. Navy gives the same polish as black while working beautifully with denim, cream, and tan leather. Hold colours beside your face in daylight. A shade that makes your skin look clear deserves a place near your neckline. A shade that drains you can still work in trousers, shoes, or a bag. Keep prints within the same family. Stripes, small checks, and restrained plaids are easier to combine when their colours repeat elsewhere in the outfit. This is why a limited palette creates more choice rather than less. Almost every top can meet almost every bottom, and mornings become much less complicated. Once your colours agree with one another, the Oxford shirt becomes much easier to choose. Tip number 3. Start with the Oxford shirt. A good Oxford shirt does more work than almost anything else in this style. It sharpens jeans, balances wide trousers, slips under knitwear, and looks composed when worn alone. Fit matters more than the label on the collar. The shoulder seam should sit close to your natural shoulder. The buttons should lie flat across the bust. You should be able to move your arms without pulling through the back. If the shirt fits everywhere except the bust, size for the bust and have the sides adjusted. White and pale blue are the most useful choices. A blue stripe adds interest without becoming difficult. Soft pink can be lovely when it suits your colouring. Chambray gives you the same clean shape with a more relaxed feeling. Try 3 ways of wearing it. Tuck it fully into tailored trousers for a long line. Half tuck it into jeans when you want ease. Leave it open over a simple tank when the weather is warm. Do not force a crisp shirt to behave like a soft blouse. A little structure is part of its charm. Roll the sleeves neatly, open 1 or 2 buttons, and let the collar frame your face. The result should feel fresh, not fussy. or severe. Tip number 4. Add the cable knit without adding bulk. Cable knit brings warmth and texture to a wardrobe built from quiet colours. The pattern catches light, so cream, navy, camel or brown looks richer without needing a print. The concern is often bulk. Choose a fine or medium knit, rather than the thickest version you can find. Check where the shoulder sits. A heavily dropped shoulder can make the whole upper body look wider. A hem near the hip bone is usually easier to balance than one that ends at the fullest part of the thigh. The Polo Ralph Lauren cable knit cotton cardigan is practical because you control the neckline and the amount of layering. Button it and wear it as a top. Leave it open over your Oxford or drape it over your shoulders with a striped shirt. If you are fuller through the bust, wear the cardigan open and keep the layer beneath it close to the body. If you are petite, avoid oversized cables and very long sleeves. If you prefer more waist definition, fasten only the middle buttons and let the top and bottom remain slightly open. Texture works best when it has room to be noticed. Keep the scarf, jewellery and other patterns quiet. The knit should add interest, not competition. Tip number 5. Let one blazer control the outfit. A blazer should control the outfit, not dominate it. The best one gives your shoulders a clean line, suggests a waist, and leaves enough room for a shirt or fine sweater underneath. Start with navy, camel, or a quiet brown check. These shades work with denim, cream trousers, striped tops, and simple dresses. Strong brass buttons can be beautiful, but they already make a statement. Keep the rest of the accessories restrained. Pay close attention to the shoulders. They are difficult to alter. Sleeve length is easier to correct, and a small adjustment there can make the jacket look more polished. The blazer does not have to close if you plan to wear it open, but it should never pull across the back or upper arms. Women with a fuller bust look best with a clean open front and a layer beneath. Petite women may need a shorter body length so the jacket does not swallow the legs. A softer knit blazer can be more comfortable than rigid tailoring while still giving shape. Wear it with jeans more often than matching trousers. That contrast is what keeps the look relaxed rather than corporate. With the upper half settled, the line of the trousers becomes the next decision. Tip number 6. Choose trousers that drape, not cling. Trousers should fall from the body rather than cling to it. That does not mean they must be very wide. A straight leg, gentle boot cut, or controlled wide leg can all create the long, easy line associated with this style. Look first at the waistband. It should sit smoothly without rolling, digging, or leaving the pockets pulled open. Then look at the front of the thigh. If horizontal lines appear, the trousers are too tight or the rise is wrong. Pleats should hang straight instead of spreading. Fabric makes a difference. A little weight helps wide trousers fall cleanly. Too much thin stretch can make them behave like leggings. Stiff fabric can add volume where you do not want it. Balance matters. Wear fuller trousers with a tucked shirt, a shorter cardigan, or a blazer that shows some waist. If you prefer your top untucked, choose a straighter trouser and keep the hem of the top away from the widest part of your hips. Have the trousers hemmed for the shoes you use most. A full length should nearly meet the shoe without dragging. A crop should look deliberate. That decision makes the difference between relaxed tailoring and trousers that simply appear too long or too short. Tip number 7. Make denim look intentional. Denim is what stops this wardrobe from feeling too formal. It brings in the American side of Ralph Lauren style, but the wash and fit need to look considered. A straight leg is the safest place to begin. Dark indigo looks polished. A clean medium blue feels more relaxed. White denim works well with navy, camel and brown. Keep distressing light because heavy tears and strong fading compete with the tailored pieces around them. The Levi's 501 original jeans are a useful reference for the shape. They have a clear waist and a straight line through the leg. Rigid denim can feel firm at first, so choose the size that lets you sit comfortably. A similar cut with slight stretch may suit you better if comfort is the priority. Check the back pockets as carefully as the front. Pockets placed too low can make the seat look lower. The hem should meet your loafers, boots or sneakers without collecting around the ankle. Style jeans with one polished element. Try a white shirt, a navy blazer, a cable cardigan or a good leather belt. Do not add all four every time. The denim needs enough simplicity to keep the outfit natural. You should look dressed, not overly arranged. Tip number 8, use dresses and skirts as contrast pieces. A wardrobe built only from shirts, trousers and blazers can become too strict. Dresses and skirts bring movement and softness. The shirt dress is useful because it combines structure with ease. Look for a collar that frames the face, sleeves you can roll, and a skirt that moves without adding much fabric. The belt should sit where your waist feels most natural, not where the garment insists it belongs. A midi skirt can do the same job. Pair a flowing skirt with an Oxford shirt or a fine knit. Add a blazer when you need more shape. A denim skirt works with a striped top and ankle boots. A restrained floral dress can sit beneath a plain coat without looking overly sweet. Length deserves attention. The hem is most flattering when it ends near a narrower part of the lower leg. Move around in front of a mirror. Sit, walk and check whether the fabric clings. A slip often improves both comfort and drape. Keep the contrast clear. If the dress is romantic, choose a plain belt and quiet shoes. If the skirt is tailored or plaid, soften it with an open neckline or a fine sweater. One side supplies structure, while the other keeps the outfit graceful. Tip number 9. Choose outerwear with heritage. Outerwear is the first thing people see, so it should carry the calm message of the clothes underneath. A trench, field jacket, barn jacket, camel coat or suede jacket can all work. The right choice depends on your climate and life. A wool wrap coat gives a softer line than a tailored coat. Tie the belt loosely to show shape without pulling the fabric. If the belt sits too high or low, move the loops or tie it away from them. Clothes are allowed to adjust to you. A field jacket suits jeans, cords and casual dresses. Use the internal drawstring if you want shape. A trench looks best when its length relates to the skirts and trousers beneath it. Petite women may prefer a shorter coat that leaves more leg visible. Leave enough room for layers. A coat that fits only over a thin blouse will spend most of winter in the wardrobe. Check the shoulders while wearing the sweater you use. Keep hardware and details under control. Epaulettes, buttons, patch pockets and a belt can look busy together. Choose the coat with the cleanest version of the details you enjoy. Once the coat is right, the shoes decide whether the outfit feels graceful or heavy. Tip number 10. Ground the outfit with the right shoes. Shoes can make a classic outfit feel current or pull it back into another decade. Comfort matters, but comfort does not require a heavy sole, a wide rounded toe, and visible padding all at once. An ankle boot is one of the easiest choices. It works with straight jeans, wide trousers, midi skirts, and dresses. The Polo Ralph Lauren leather ankle boot gives the outfit a neat finish without looking formal. It is linked in the description with the featured pieces. Look for a stable heel, room through the toes, and a shaft that does not rub the ankle. Walk on a hard floor before deciding. Your heel should feel secure and your foot should not slide forward. There should be enough space for a thin insole if you use one. Choose the shape according to the hem. A slimmer boot works under straight trousers and with skirts. A stronger sole can balance a wider leg. Keep the toe refined rather than sharply pointed if you need more room. The leather does not have to match your bag exactly. Brown, cognac and oxblood can sit together when their depth feels related. The goal is connection, not a matched set that looks purchased on the same hurried shopping afternoon. Tip number 11, repeat the leather instead of matching it perfectly. Leather accessories should relate to one another, but they do not need to match. Exact matching can make a relaxed outfit feel too planned. Choose a leather family. Cognac is warm and easy with navy, cream, olive and denim. Chocolate brown feels rich and quiet. Oxblood adds colour without becoming bright. Black remains useful with cooler palettes and evening clothes. A cognac belt can work with deeper brown shoes. A chocolate bag can sit beside oxblood loafers. Repetition matters more than sameness. When two leather tones share similar warmth, the eye reads them as connected. Pay attention to scale. A tote can overwhelm a petite frame, while a small bag may look lost against a long coat or wide trousers. The bag should sit at a useful point on the body. A shoulder bag that lands at the widest part of the hip can add width, so adjust the strap when possible. Keep logos and hardware restrained. Good leather, clean seams, and a balanced shape already provide enough interest. You do not need an emblem to make the bag look valuable. One everyday tote and one smaller shoulder bag will cover most situations. Fewer bags in better shapes make dressing easier and keep the wardrobe visually consistent. Tip number 12. Add one personal finishing detail. Accessories should make the clothes feel more like you. They should not arrive as a separate performance after the outfit is complete. Choose one detail with personality. It might be a silk scarf, pearl pendant, gold hoops, a signet ring, a tortoiseshell bracelet, or a watch you have owned for years. The best choice often has a story. A scarf can sit inside an open shirt collar, tie at the neck, or wrap around a bag handle. Keep the knot easy. A tight formal knot can make a relaxed shirt feel stiff. If the scarf has a print, let it be the only pattern near your face. Pearls work beautifully with menswear-inspired clothing because they soften the lines. Wear a pendant over a plain knit or inside an open collar. With a double-breasted blazer, smaller jewellery looks better because the buttons already create detail. Avoid wearing every signature at once. A scarf, statement earrings, a decorative belt and a bold bag divide attention. Remove one item, then look again. Personal style appears in what you repeat. The same ring, watch or scarf worn in different ways feels more convincing than a new accessory added to every outfit. The final adjustment is not another accessory. It is proportion. Tip number 13. Adjust the proportions for your body now. The Ralph Lauren look depends on proportion more than size. Copying the outfit worn by a tall model rarely works. Keep the idea, then change the lengths and volume for your body. If you are petite, shorten sleeves and trouser hems before judging the outfit. Choose smaller checks, finer knits, narrower belts, and bags that do not cover half your frame. A shorter blazer may give you more leg than a high heel could. If you have a fuller bust, create an open line through the centre. Wear blazers and cardigans open, choose shirts with enough room, and avoid thick layers stacked at the neckline. A wrist and an open collar can make the outfit feel lighter. If you are fuller through the hip, avoid jackets ending at the widest point. Try a hem above or below it. Straight jeans, bootcut trousers, and a shoulder line can create balance without hiding your shape. If your figure is straighter, use belts, pleats, double-breasted jackets, and textured knits to create definition. Tailoring is the final answer. Hemming trousers, shortening sleeves, or moving a button costs less than replacing a wardrobe. Fit makes simple clothes look considered, and it allows your body to lead the outfit instead of fighting it. Tip number 14. Build 5 complete Ralph Lauren outfit formulas. The look becomes clear when the pieces repeat across different outfits. For a daytime outfit, wear a pale blue Oxford with straight jeans, a navy blazer, brown ankle boots, and a leather tote. The shirt keeps it crisp, while the denim prevents it from feeling formal. For a softer version, layer a camel or brown sweater over a white collar. Add cream wide leg trousers, a pendant, and loafers. Keep the belt close to the shoe colour, but not identical. For a feminine outfit, choose a striped shirt dress with ankle boots and a wool coat. Carry the Coach Brooklyn shoulder bag when you want something softer and smaller than a work tote. For the weekend, wear a cable cardigan with an open shirt, jeans, and leather sneakers. Roll the cuffs and show a wrist so the layers do not feel heavy. For dinner or a smart lunch, pair dark trousers with a white shirt, an open double-breasted blazer, and one piece of jewellery. A small shoulder bag keeps the proportions neat. The rule promised at the beginning is repetition. Repeat colours, leather tones, shapes, and textures. That is what makes separate clothes look like personal style. Nothing needs to shout because every piece confirms the same point. Start with the pieces you own, correct the fit, and let repetition create the polish. All featured items are linked in the description, where you can get your free fashion guide for women over 50. Like this video, subscribe, and watch the video on screen now to refine your wardrobe.